world's biggest democracy just wrapped up its massive staggered elections, and the global powers had their eyes on every development. The ruling BJP was handed a clear mandate to take the reins of the country for another 5 years, and this was seen in a positive light by a lot of major global publications. National British daily The Telegraph gave Modi's return to power a thumbs up. The paper was optimistic about India having better relations with Pakistan with Modi at the head. The Telegraph wrote, and I quote, "A stronger, more electorally safe Modi no longer leads the spectre of conflict with an arch enemy to rile his base." Unquote. In the US, the Wall Street Journal's headline read, "India's Narendra Modi wins re-election with a strong mandate." The media outlet reports that while a sweeping mandate for a second term sets the stage for more economic reform, it may also lead to a more divisive social policy for Modi's Hindu supporters. The Sun decided to go back to basics with an article for the uninitiated. Its article introduces Modi as the most popular Indian leader since Mahatma Gandhi. It was all praise for Modi, as it went on to say that he has managed to turn India's fortunes around with his tough and often unpopular economic reforms. Closer home, Modi's win was featured prominently in Nepali newspapers as well. The Week in Nepal carried a piece on its front page with comments from foreign policy experts who are optimistic about the bilateral ties between Nepal and India. Reacting to the election results, the Kathmandu Post tried to answer the question of what Modi's landslide win would mean for Nepal. The article then goes on to highlight how India will have to balance it out between the power maneuvers of China and the US in Nepal to maintain good ties with its neighbor. Newspapers from the Middle East like the Arab News and Spotlight also featured Modi's big win. Wion, World is One's Pakistan bureau chief Anas Malik gets us how the newspapers covered Modi's big win on the other side of the border in Pakistan.
The Indian elections are over. Prime Minister Modi has clinched victory, but it has been covered greatly in the Pakistani media. I have with me a couple of newspapers. I'll just take you through how it has been covered now. Dawn, Pakistan's a very famous newspaper. It says Modi wins second term by landslide, pledges inclusive government, and then it says Rahul loses Amethi, congratulates BJP. It's right on the front page. These are all front page stories, as one would say. The News, again, another leading Pakistani newspaper. It says India brings Modi back, and then Imran congratulates Modi on BJP's electoral victory. Express Tribune, one of the very credible newspapers in newspaper has covered it. The news of the Indian elections and Prime Minister Modi's win has been the lead story today, alongside with Pakistani Prime Minister's congratulatory remarks to the Indian Prime Minister. With video journalist Noman Ahmed, Anas Malik in Islamabad, Pakistan, for Wion, World is One.